As a psychotherapist and working in counseling for many years, we found that our life is like a play. Many times we change the characters in the play. We may even change the scenery in the place where we have the play, but we don't change the basic script. It's important with our 12 powers that we change the script of our life, and then we will see an outpicturing of a whole new life, of whole new relationships. Your 12 powers are part of that important script change that you need to make.
The idea of our 12 powers was developed in the early 1900s by Charles Fillmore, who founded Unity School with his wife, Myrtle. Unity has evolved into a modern spiritual movement based in suburban Kansas City, Missouri. Charles Fillmore conceived of 12 powers within all of us, which he described in his book, The 12 Powers of Man, published in 1930. He also was extremely interested in a transformative process of the human body, which he called regeneration. He felt that each of these innate mind powers has a corresponding center or location in our physical body. Charles Fillmore was not a medical doctor. He came to the powers and locations by meditating and experiencing an intuitive sense of the way energy flows in our mind and body.
So I am a projector of or for God. God here representing all the creative energy of the entire universe, everywhere present, but represented here and expressing through my or your God self. Often this God self is called the inner spirit or the Christ self or the Buddha nature, not referring just to one person in history, but referring to maybe someone who expressed that or actualized that which is within all of us, the light that lighteth every person coming into the world, and expressed out through our 12 powers, these mind faculties out as a person, as a body, and then out onto the screen of life, our life situation or our circumstances, but emanating out from within us. It's like a slide projector, and we could take the light out of the slide projector or the bulb and say that this is the light here, and it's shining all the time. It's always shining. And so the master teacher said, let your light shine. Let it shine. Let it shine forth unencumbered and unimpeded. Let it shine forth in a beautiful and a wonderful and a marvelous way. We don't get more light. The light is shining all the time. It is always within us. But the slides in the slide projector are our thoughts. They are the way that we see, the images that we see. They are that which is our beholding, our viewpoints, our attitudes, our ways of looking at ourselves and others. And so if we want to change what's on the screen of life out here, we need to change the slides, the thoughts, the attitudes, the viewpoints, our way of looking at things, the way of our looking at ourselves. And so we radiate then the light more fully. We let more of the light come through onto the screen of light and be projected out into our life. Wise teachers and great souls, spiritual teachers, all through history, great prophets have taught this about expressing the inner light. We're simply using technology now to illustrate it and to see how life is lived from the inside out. Eric Butterworth says that some people look at the world and they say, what's in it for me? But consciously aware people look at ourselves and the world and say, what's in it from me? Life is a forgiving process, and we are giving our best to life from the light and the spirit within ourselves.